Well, coming up in this episode, man, woo, our man GBush, man. GBush set the tone. Man, he set the final cut on fire. Because y'all all know what happened, man. Shedeur Sanders runs a youth camp, brings all the youth from Cleveland out, giving back to the community in a place where he plays football for the Cleveland Browns, and had an exciting time, put smiles on a lot of kids' faces. And y'all's boy Rex Ryan. This ain't the first time Rex Ryan then jumped off the porch like this. This is the second time he jumped off the porch and said some negative things about Shedeur Sanders. And man, our boy GBush, he wasn't going for it. He got on the final cut and he shredded Rex Ryan to pieces. We're going to talk about it coming up right after this.
Ego time. Stand up. Simply ball dropping. Let go. Can't stop the man behind the mic, bring you the heat. The hottest podcast on these YouTube streets. Breaking all down as you already know. Sit back, relax, and enjoy the show. Covering all the topics and the breaking news from the WNBA, NBA. Whatever we choose, NFL topics, we bring no receipts. Giving you facts over your feelings, even if you disagree. Can't stop the man behind the mic, running the show. Simply ball dropping, podcast you already know. Tell a friend to tell a friend as we set these trends. The hottest show on your screen, so let the discussion begin. Hit that subscribe and turn your notifications on and get on the wave, cause you are gonna want more. So drop a like and comment on the video. K-Sap up in the building, so let's go.
Well, guys, man, I want to say thanks to everybody, man, for y'all's patience, man. Everybody been asking where I've been at, man. Well, K-Sap was on a much needed vacation with the fam. You know, a little time to reset and recharge and get back at it. But I'm back now. So I'm picking up on a lot of news, man. I'm seeing a lot of things that's been going on around in these YouTube streets, seeing a lot of things that's going on with our man Shedeur Sanders. I did see what he did for the community in Cleveland with the youth, and I saw the algorithm. I saw it all. So it's a lot for me to catch up on. Everybody been asking, you know, they want to hear my perspective on it. But one thing I want to say is, man, Shedeur Sanders is doing Shedeur Sanders things. This is always what Shedeur Sanders has been doing. And Shedeur Sanders loves giving back to the community. We saw what he did up in Boulder. We saw what he did down in Mississippi and Jackson State. We saw all that, right? So Shedeur Sanders is not doing nothing that he is not accustomed to doing. We see it. It's well documented. We see the documentation from well-off media. We see it all. But see, the thing about it is, a lot of people have a problem with what Shedeur Sanders does. And one person that has a serious problem is Rex Ryan. For you to come out and say the things that you said about Shedeur Sanders after, you know, he had the youth camp with the kids, I mean, it's time for somebody to really put you in the place. And see, what happened is, our man GBush, oh man, he shredded you to pieces. He didn't do it on the barbershop. He did it on the barbershop final cut. Sliced and diced you all over the place, shredded you to pieces. You know, he was up there with Earl the Pearl and Tavis Powell. And I'm telling you, like, GBush got off on Rex Ryan so bad, man. Like, you could just hear it in GBush's voice, man. And he's getting tired of it, man. And he made him a new asshole. Put it that way. But before we get off into what GBush said about Rex Ryan, how he shredded them to pieces, and y'all guys do me a favor, man. Make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe on the video. GBush, I'm telling you, the Final Cut series that he has with Tavis Powell and Earl the Pearl, man, they let loose, man. But guys, I want y'all to listen off to what GBush had to say, because he eviscerated Rex Ryan. I mean, he shredded him to pieces. And just listen to his wordplay and how he brought everything to light for you guys to understand. So take a listen to what GBush had to say. Take a listen.
To the point where I'm a little more tired of the conversations. First and foremost, I got a problem with people thinking that they can comment on things. Because sometimes I really feel like they be playing in black people.
Facts.
The fact that you feel like you can comment after that off the joy of what these young kids and boys and girls got a chance to see, and you think you can come in and just drop any old line after that. First of all, Rex Ryan, you got to learn some cultural competency, bro. Like, we come from backgrounds and people that's on that football field that don't have nothing, that don't have people looking for them. We talk about how much it is to do travel baseball. We talk about sports where black people is not included because of the socioeconomic backgrounds, whether it's baseball, whether it's hockey, whether it's soccer, whether it's lacrosse, right? Those are travel teams. Those are exclusive little things over here. So I have a problem that a person spends his own time and energy. Now, this is the second time he done came to Cleveland and did something in the hood, did something where people ain't had nothing. And it's also the second time that people feel comfortable enough to talk about it as if a bad thing. Let me just give you a heads up. If you not coming to the hood, if you ain't dealing with these people, if you only seen 3 or 4 black people where you live in your gated community, if you a person that only goes to the grocery stores where we don't look like nobody of us 3, you don't get to comment on it. When the last time you broke bread with somebody?
Wow.
When the last time you went to these schools? The problem is they be so comfortable. They super comfortable saying different things. And by the way, Rex Ryan, you benefited from young black men. You benefited from the NFL being 65, 70% African-American. And the fact that you gonna dismiss like it's a joke, you're playing in our face. Nobody is given opportunities. They're in a disadvantaged situation. Nobody is doing that. But every time he go and do it, you feel comfortable enough to say what you gonna say. Well, why don't you get comfortable enough about these $6 gas prices? Why don't you get comfortable enough when your Congress people don't show up for you? And politicians cash checks and the rich keep getting richer. Why don't you got nothing to say for all your rich friends that look like you that don't pull up to where we at? At some point in time, what we gotta stop doing is we gotta stop asking them. If you don't like Shedeur Sanders, here's what it's gonna be. # we don't care. We don't. You don't, whatever you saying don't matter. I don't care if he get a speeding ticket. I don't care if he had his hat backwards. I don't care if he was racing gerbils in the middle of the street. He don't, at a certain point in time.
My gerbil is man.
My gerbil at a certain point in time, we have to invalidate. We have to say, you know what? I don't like your credentials and you be doing a lot. That was corny, bro. That was a corny move. And I don't like people that capitalize off the pain of lower folk.
Wow.
The man came in and gave his time, energy, and effort. And the fact that you're 63 years old and you're a grown-ass man and you feel like that it's since when did 63-year-old men get to troll?
Man, now you heard what GBush had to say, man. And that's what I'm saying, man. That was a powerful message, man, for the way he ended that out, man. And this is what I like to tell my audience, man, and tell my subscribers. A lot of people complain in the comments section. Why are you giving these type of people your time and effort, such as Rex Ryan, Mary Kay, Anthony Lima, and Jason Lloyd, and people like that? Because like GBush said, we have to invalidate these people. Because if they keep on going around saying these things that they're saying and getting away with it, then that means we validating it for them. If we don't speak up, if you're supporting Shedeur Sanders and you're supporting everything that Shedeur Sanders stands for, and we come out and defend him on certain situations when people, get slick with their tongue, and we try to invalidate them, just like GBush say, that's the reason why we do it. You see comments talking about why y'all giving Mary Kay this time and attention? Why are you doing this? Let's just talk about sports. We do talk sports. But see, what happens is when we talk sports, everything gets caught up and brought back to the negative things that they say about Shedeur Sanders. So when we're talking sports and giving y'all the things that we see about Shedeur Sanders and what Shedeur Sanders brings to the table and his attributes and how he plays and what kind of difference he made last year when he started the last 7 games of the season. We are talking sports. But what happened is the media, the Cleveland media, turns it into a hate session. So as we're talking sports, we get off into the situation of talking about, why are y'all saying this about Shedeur Sanders? That's straight hate. You know, y'all using these advanced metrics and all this stuff to undermine everything that Shedeur Sanders brings to the table. And like GBush said, we got to invalidate y'all folks. And this is what we're doing. As we're talking sports, as we're talking about what Shedeur Sanders brings to the table for the Cleveland Browns as a franchise quarterback, things get all bundled up because of what the Cleveland media says and some of these mainstream media personnel, such as Rex Ryan and people like that, when they say these cornball things. And we have a right to dispel this. We have a right to invalidate what they're trying to validate. So that's why we do it. I know y'all get in the comment section and complain a lot, but hey, it is what it is. This is all sports. And when we talk about everything that Shedeur can help the Cleveland Browns with, what does the Cleveland media do? They turn it into a hate session. They say everything negative about Shedeur Sanders to big somebody else up. And just like GBush said, y'all not pulling up. Y'all not complaining about these high-ass gas prices and things like that. So GBush was totally right. And, you know, he just, man, y'all guys heard it. He eviscerated. He destroyed Rex Ryan. And see, that's the thing that has to happen, man. You got to put these fires out. You got to put these fires out. And I know a lot of people, man, will say, well, you know, Rex Ryan got his right to say, Shedeur Sanders did nothing wrong. Shedeur is giving back to the community, putting smiles on these kids' face. When Shedeur Sanders came out that tunnel, did you see the excitement in those kids' faces? And Rex Ryan tried to tear that down. Man, y'all get down in the comment section.
I see everyone in the comment section, hashtag salute. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe, and turn on your post notifications so you will know every time I drop a hot banger. Oh yeah, just in case I forgot, tell a friend to tell a friend. It might not be for you, but it might be for them. And that will wrap up another episode of the Simply Ball Dropping Podcast. I'm your host and the man behind the mic, K-Sap. Catch you on the next one. Deuces.